Everything stupid is out of the way. Let's begin what we actually came here for. My controller, if I know where it is. It's nice. We are all ready to go. Final few matches before Backlash. Since the Rumble Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania is done. We're almost done with Raw and SmackDown before Backlash and then Money in the Bank. Speaking of Rumble, the Rumble in real time, not in the video game, is tonight. So, since I don't have the flu, that should make for a pretty friggin' sick Royal Rumble. Now, who is Braun Breaker going to fight for the Intercontinental Championship? You know what? Screw it. Bray Wyatt. Gotta give him some more storyline. Since Braun Breaker has now defeated the entire Judgment Day. And multiple other people. And become a double champion twice. Technically 3 times when you think about it.
The WWE Intercontinental title on the line, perhaps a new chapter. Perfect execution by the champion. Breaker in position.
Come on, get up! Get up! It's over. 1, 2, 3. And here I was thinking Bray Wyatt was going to kick out.
Remains the champion. Here is your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion, crucial victory as he retains the
Screw it.
I'm
gonna attack him.
What was his.
Why not?
To give him credit. From the top. The champ is willing to gamble big here, putting it all on the line to keep the title. Lift off. Lord, taking flight. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Oh, he slipped out of the way. Come on, wasn't the win enough? Apparently not, Byron.
Oh, come on. Oh, so I still landed the spear. I didn't know you could do it off screen. How about that? Here I was thinking the moment it went like that, you couldn't attack him anymore. So I guess Braun Breaker could face the Wyatts. That would at least give him some sort of storyline. Alright, next, the World Heavyweight Championship. We are going to do Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules Triple Threat Match. On Raw. Gunther, Pat McAfee, and the Great Khali. All fighting in a triple threat Extreme Rules match on Raw for the World Heavyweight Championship. Because Pat McAfee beat Gunther for it at WrestleMania. After fighting Gunther like a million times. This will decide who truly gets the title. Whoever loses can never challenge for the title ever again. And like I said, speaking of Rumble and like all that stuff, it's been a hot minute since I don't think I've ever shown the Elimination Chamber in both games that I've played on this channel. WrestleMania definitely, and the Royal Rumble. But I don't think I've ever shown either one of those. Today we are on the final Raws and SmackDown before Backlash and Money in the Bank. So, we'll definitely probably get to SummerSlam, but we are a far ways away from, like, future Royal Rumble and everything. Because I play this game a lot on my off time.
Here tonight in this brilliant Extreme Rules match, everything will be left in the ring with Pat McAfee, Gunther, and the Great Khali. We're about to really see how far. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming. Excruciating.
You're mine.
Gunther. The challenger might have what it takes.
Who do you think you are?
The champ taking care of business here. Are you kidding me? Not even a one count. And it may just take going to the well one more time with that maneuver. McAfee put it on.
Another code
Considering the title dreams, the ring general is showing off his power.
Come on!
Enough to gain the title.
2, 3. Gunther wins the championship.
Here is your winner, and the new.
Yeah, we get it. Gunther is the new World Heavyweight Champion. Alright. Final fight. It'll be Roman Reigns. You know, as much as I want him to fight, I think Bray Wyatt, I should have chosen someone else to fight Braun Breaker. Because he just fought Judgment Day, and him fighting a whole nother group really doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to make him fight against other people, not Bray Wyatt and the Wyatts. That's left for Roman Reigns. Especially if I want to set up War Games. What's up, King Devin? Nice to see ya. Alright, who's next for Roman Reigns? Dexter Lumis, so he can face the Wyatt family. tonight is the Royal Rumble. And I have a lot I want to talk about, but I'm going to give it a few minutes. I'm going to have this match. I just finished the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania. And we're finishing Raw and SmackDown before I move to Backlash and Money in the Bank. I almost never show the Rumble, SmackDown, Raw, Elimination Chamber, or WrestleMania in this streams because I play them I play this game and WWE 2K16 a lot on my off time, as you guys probably can tell. So it's like, yeah. Come on, get up! No, I did not want to go up to the top freaking rope. Come on, get back in the motherfucking ring. Thank you. I hate when a game does that. I'm trying to go for a spear. Really? A trip spear?
It could be lights out. Dexter Loomis with the elevated arm triangle. This could do it. He's in a...
No.
On the elevated triangle. And that is a great way to get out of it. Double body shot. That is how a true champion defends their title.
1, 2, 3.
Got it. And the champ adds to their legacy. Here is your winner. And still the undisputed WWE champion, the OTC.
Yeah, we get the point. Alright, next is Backlash. But before I get to Backlash, the graphics are cool because before I quit WWE 2K16 at the end of 2025, I wanted 2K25 for Christmas. So I was able to get the newest WWE game, and 26 has CM Punk's face on it. This one had Roman Reigns' face, the OTC himself, and the head honcho for my Roman Reigns Walking Dead story. So what I want to talk about real quick is just general updates and stuff for my channel. So what's going on is, if you guys haven't caught all the updates and everything, I am getting more caught up on my stuff than ever. We ended the Negan Jason Voorhees list, and I showed off the other two lists that I already demonstrated the ideas on there. And I've gotten like 4, 5 projects saved and everything. So, yeah. So, let's see here. By the way, what if John Cena was full-time WWE and didn't go full-time Hollywood? Is going to be quite a long story. Alright, so we have Tailgate. We have the John Wick and Mercenary Tale one-parter. We have a John Cena staying WWE full-time. And that's going to be quite a long story. And it's going to be my first WWE story. Besides, the Roman Reigns Walking Dead story. But that's a crossover and not an actual, like, story for WWE. And then I showed off the pictures for What If the Whisperers Found Rick, What If PyCon Was Wished Back, Leon's First Job, Omniversal Terrors Arising. I have What If Derek Survived. And when I'm done with those, if I have to work on another 2 stories, I will do that. But at that point, since the Tailgate story is going to be a minute, and since the John Cena one is long, and we're at January 31st, the most I'm going to have to do is maybe 2 to 3 stories, because by the time we even get to the John Cena one, or by the time the John Cena one is done, it will be close to, if not right at the time that we are at the Omni Games and Scream 7. So, yeah. And by the way, What If the Whisperers Found Rick is going to be 2 parts, just like What If the Reapers Found Rick. So I don't know if you were around whenever I made that, because you showed up at the remake of What If Rick Saved Shane. So I don't know if you saw that 2-parter or the movie, but I'm definitely making a remake for it because I definitely missed out on a lot of major details. But, yeah, I would definitely check that one out. So basically, this one's going to be 2 parts, and it's going to show an insane amount of, like, how the Whisperers, saved, quote-unquote, Rick. And after that, we got the PyCon story, and when I tell you that PyCon is one of my favorite freaking characters, I mean that whole freaking heartedly. Like, if there's one Dragon Ball character that I wish got more attention, it's freaking PyCon. And people are like, oh, he's not canon and everything. Well, Kai made him canon. So, even though he only appeared on screen for just a few minutes from the other world, along with everybody else, PyCon is officially ruled as canon. So technically, because of that, you can consider the other world tournament and everything that happened there canon. Because Kai canonized it. And people disagree on a lot of stuff when it comes to Kai, but the reason I stopped watching Z is because the dialogue and everything, especially with GT, I've explained like everything, how I see Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and GT in the movies all one universe, whereas Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z Kai, Daima, and Super are all one universe. Because, you know, it's the true canon. And there's actually some... Speaking of Dragon Ball, before I talk about PyCon again, I want to bring up something. This is actually very important because 2026 and 7 are going to be the most true and, like, best years that Dragon Ball has ever seen. Yes, we have Scream 7. Yes, we have Avengers Doomsday. Yes, we are closing in on the final stuff pretty much like Dead City Season 3 and Daryl Season 4, which are kind of the end. They are confirmed to be the end of those stories, and Walking Dead seems to be closing for good. Yes, we have all of those things that I just mentioned. But Dragon Ball, as of now, this is going to be the best next few years for Dragon Ball that we have ever seen, ever. And even without Akira Toriyama and like stuff like that, Dragon Ball is stronger than ever before. Because not only, and this is something I've actually found like interesting and yet kind of dumb. What they're doing is they're making a Dragon Ball Super Beerus anime. Now, this is before the Moro arc, mind you. So what they're doing is, before they make the Moro arc, 2027 is when it's coming out. They're not going to make us wait 10 years like they did with the original Dragon Ball Super. What they're doing is, they're remaking Battle of Gods, and then apparently they're remaking all of Super. But it's not going to be like Battle of Gods, because Battle of Gods and Resurrection Up came before Super became a thing. So technically, they're not remaking it as much as we would make it sound. Then again, if you really count it all together, Battle of Gods, Super, and the manga, this would be the 4th time that they're remaking it. But there is no reason to worry, because what they're doing is they're re-enhancing and they're taking out all of the bad design. Because if you saw the fight between Goku and Beerus on King Kai's world, and then the Resurrection F of Super, they sucked. like the design and the animation compared to like the movie versions of those arcs, and later down the line, like some animations, they sucked. So what they're doing is the reason that they're going to remake Super with re-enhanced and reshot and like rematerialized things is because they want to reintroduce Super to the audience because it's been over 10 years. So that way, whenever the Moro arc and Granola and everything comes out, everybody is truly on point and hyped for this. Because they want to make the wait actually worth something. And as much as I find it way too repetitive and annoying for the arcs to be reintroduced a 78th millionth time, I say that we can't get something as epic and freaking humongous as the Moro and Granola arc without, there's always a catch. You know what I'm saying? So, they're going to be re-enhancing, rematerializing, and like redoing Dragon Ball Super. But it's going to be like Battle of Gods animation for Dragon Ball Super. And the Beerus arc is only going to be 6 episodes. So they are taking out literally all the filler and like putting in everything for it. So think of it, they are basically, what they are doing is they're making a Dragon Ball Z Kai version of the entirety of Dragon Ball Super. And they are bringing in manga stuff. Because if they are going to put in Moro and Granola, they're basically going to do that and put in manga stuff to actually like make it better to understand by the time that we actually get it in the anime. So, when you really think about it, it worries me on only a few occasions. Number 1, does this mean that we are going to get some Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku stuff? I don't know that yet. Maybe they're going to say something about that. That could be another reason. And I don't know how much of the manga they're going to interpret into the anime and how much of the anime they're taking out of the original anime 10 years ago. So that could impact how I did my what-ifs in the past and how I do them now. So that could be one of the problems. But I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem because when you really think about it, there's not too much filler that they're probably going to be taking out. And what they do put manga-wise and into the new anime is probably not going to be that big of a deal. They're probably just going to re-enhance and reshoot and like rematerialize the things that they felt dragged the anime for too long. So I'm not too worried about it. Like in scenes where Vegeta had Super Saiyan God way before Broly, and like scenes like that, I don't feel like it's going to impact my what-ifs too much, considering that I have done so much like fan-made stuff and like different materialized things that I don't think it's going to impact me too much, especially what I do on the channel. So I say that it's going to be like until fall, whenever it comes out, and next year, that I have to worry about anything like that at all. So, honestly, I don't think I have anything to worry about, really. I am personally excited, especially because I think that they are, what I think they're doing is they're trying to make up for the fact that how long Dragon Ball Super went on for, and when we expected more, and they weren't able to do it like how we wanted it, and how Super just, it sort of dragged on with time, and we wanted more. So, if they were to literally do Super all over again, and then make us wait, then it would literally kill the entire hype that we have for Moro and Granola. Spoiler alert, I'm only going to be showing a fraction of Moro in the PyCon story. But don't think of anything, like, truly big. So, with this whole Dragon Ball Super Kai thing, considering how much of the manga wasn't really interpreted into Dragon Ball Z Kai, more of the manga was interpreted into Z and the movies and everything like that than it was in Dragon Ball Z Kai. So, even though they're putting manga stuff into Super, I don't think that it's going to be so much. They're not going to literally, like, rematerialize everything from the manga straight in to Super Kai. Whereas, like, Kaz said Super God, since, you know, like, it's about more gods than Kais. He was making a joke. But, like I said, I don't think I have anything to worry about overall. Because it would be very confusing for them to do what they didn't do in Kai and put it all manga based. Especially if you watch the trailer for Super Beerus. Like, they definitely aren't going to go that route. If you watch the trailer, their fight and the scenes and everything are literally just how Super did them in the original. Except they are re-enhanced and a lot of stuff is taken out. And, like, very much so reanimated to look millions of times better. It's on Battle of Gods movie level, except I would say it's even better. Like, whenever it said Super Beerus, I legit thought they were making a movie about Beerus, which I would have been down for. So if they really are redoing everything, and the Beerus arc is only 6 episodes, then I say that makes perfect sense for the Moro arc to be in 2027. Whereas Super went on for the better part of like 3 or 4 years. Maybe even more. I don't know specifically. And you also gotta think about the English dub. So that makes perfect sense. Because like I said, they weren't just gonna give us Moro and Granola. Like, they want it to be worth the wait. Especially if you watch the trailer, like, they are trying to make us as hype as humanly possible. We have wanted Moro and Granola to be canon forever, and Vegeta's voice actor himself spoiled Ultra Ego's voice. And this also means another thing. Since we have been waiting forever for Black Frieza to become canon or, like, continue the manga story, if they are doing the manga straight, like Moro and Granola, into the anime, that means that for the manga and the anime, because they're definitely going to do this, I don't know why they would cut this completely, especially if they put the form in the dang manga. That means that we're finally going to get a Black Frieza story. Because it would make no sense for them not to. Like, whether it's a movie or an arc, there's absolutely no freaking way that by 2030 or something, we are not getting Black Frieza. It's impossible. And if they screw us out of that, then it's going to be waiting for 10 years like before. And me personally, I would find that straight up ridiculous. Sorry, throat's dry. Especially when I yammer too long. Honestly, Black Frieza has to be the absolute coolest thing that the manga or Dragon Ball in general has ever done. They just straight up skipped the Resurrection F arc in the manga, which I found out recently, and the Super Broly movie. There's no way that they're going to skip out those parts. Now, don't get me wrong. If they skip the Super Broly movie and the superhero movie, that I can get. Because we already have movies, and honestly, we already know what happens. So, I can guarantee you that them skipping that is not going to be that big a deal. But if they're going to remake all of Super, then they have to make sure to do all of Super. So yeah, if they skip those, that is not a big deal in my opinion. Alright, so where was I? Oh yeah, Backlash. If they're going to redo Super, I want them to do what they did in Dragon Ball Z Kai. The action sequences, epic. The freaking filler, completely destroyed. Which the trailer has definitely shown that. and I want it to be worth the 10-year long wait. I can tell you this right now. Next few years are going to be completely dedicated to Dragon Ball. Means no copy Vegeta. Now, don't get me wrong. I think the copy Vegeta arc was cool, and little side things were interesting. But in terms of story, especially Vegeta with the frickin' pacifier, like, come on now. That did nothing. But just, by the way, they also dumbed down Goku. Now, don't get me wrong. Goku is an idiot, but Super made him an absolute moron. Like, if you watch all of Dragon Ball before Super, it's like, bro, Goku was never as dumb as Super made him. Now, don't get me wrong. In Super, he wasn't, like, the biggest moron, but more times than not, they made him a complete imbecile. And that is not what the main character of Dragon Ball I know should have been. And it took me a long time to see that. It took a long time of watching it and analyzing it, doing what-ifs, and just, like, you know, you have to analyze those kinds of things before you, like, really get into it. Heck, there's things about The Walking Dead took me 3-4 times of watching it to understand. Alright, we got Maxine and Tatum against Piper and Chelsea at Backlash for the tag titles. That was not even a kick of one.
Executed perfectly, but still was not enough. No DQ means no rules and no mercy. But do some superstars take it too far? If you ask me, you can never go single little takedown. Looking for it.
For comedy relief, but it was against this character. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I think the copy Vegeta and the whole copy thing was cool, but in terms of story, it really did nothing. And honestly, I am so happy. Like, you don't know how freaking, like, the fact that Moro, Granola, Black Frieza, Ultra Ego Vegeta, and everything, Gas in the Heaters, everything like that, the fact that all of that is becoming canon, that broke the internet, like, literally. You thought that Dragon Ball Daima was Super Saiyan 4 Goku and everything like that? You thought that that stuff was big? It's gonna break the absolute internet whenever we see everybody like that on the big screen. Tatum, why would you jump down? I was going for a tag in. Well, you're not a very nice tag team partner. Did you have to go and torture Chelsea Green? I mean, I get it. She attacked me, but still. Honestly, Gas is probably one of my favorite things about the arc.
Piper could be moments away from being beaten. What a face buster. Maxine Dupree showing incredible strength into the cyclone suplex. Devastating maneuver by the champion.
We win.
And they stay atop the tag division.
Yeah. There's no way that they're not going to put Black Frieza into a movie. Here's what I'm thinking. Whenever the Moro arc and Granola arc are done, there's absolutely, positively, no freaking way, absolutely no way that they're not going to do a Black Frieza movie, continue the manga finally after years and years and years with Black Frieza, or do a Black Frieza anime. I want to see Black Frieza in action. Like, out of all the forms, you thought that Golden Frieza was something? Like, the fact, think about this for a second. If Frieza had trained like that from day one, I'm talking like he was like that and trained from like forever, there would never have been a freaking Namek arc. Like, Frieza would have been the strongest person in the entire history of forever. There would never have been another arc. I'm talking like anything. That's probably why Frieza didn't kill them. I just can't wrap my head around still the fact that Moro and all the stuff from the manga after Super is actually becoming canon. That means I can do so many more ideas with Moro, Granola, and all that stuff. I already came up with several things, and I can actually include those guys in my stories. Which is amazing.
The World Tag Team titles are up for grabs in this tag team matchup. We're in the ring now. Cody Rhodes. And it. Ankle lock. The ankle lock. The ankle lock is sits down. Oh my goodness, Cody's coach. And breaks the submission and keeps their team in the matchup.
Yeah. He's basically Galactus in the Dragon Ball universe.
Very nice. How do you win a no DQ match? Or even survive it? Ankle lock applied. Will they tap? Are they going to tap? Is this one going to be... Way to maneuver his body to get out. Oh, I think we know what's coming up next.
Is the Royal Rumble, which means a bunch of what ifs. And unlike last year, I don't have the flu. I got the flu for the first time last year, right at the Royal Rumble.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding up this crowd. And he denies Cody. Oh, boom! That could be enough to continue the and the champs stay the champs.
Miris. Yeah, him too. I almost forgot his name. Now, another thing. Speaking of stuff, PyCon. Like I said, PyCon is one of my favorite freaking Dragon Ball characters. And there's so much to talk about with what I'm doing for the story with him. It's a little fast-paced, but that's because he only does so much in parts of the story. Have him fighting Piccolo right at the tournament. The fusion between him and like the two of them together, Piccacon, is already shown a lot on different forms of Dragon Ball media and games. But I have a cool combined picture of him using a Thunder Beam Cannon, basically combining Thunder Flash and the Special Beam Cannon. I have Ginyu taking Jocko's body, and then the Ginyu Frog ending up in the Galactic Prison. Wonder why that's a thing. A discussion of who would win between PyCon and Piccolo, and who would win against PyCon and Basal from the Universe 9. I have the Tournament of Power Ring submerged in water. Like, all in water. Like, that whole ring submerged in water. Now, that's more or less a thing for you guys to figure out. Because if I gave away the answer, then that would kind of take away what I'm doing. And as I've shown Olibu before, he is going to be a character in the story. And that's going to be the hint for more of what I'm doing in the story. And why the ring is submerged in water. I have Piccolo becoming the Supreme Demon King and getting the third eye. I also am using Super Dragon Ball Heroes Pikkon as like an advancement or like a sort of form of like training for Pikkon. So you're going to be seeing a little bit of that. I'm actually going to go in depth with the Goku Black arc, and that's this thing that I haven't done in like a long minute since the Vegeta Immortal and the Super Saiyan Vegeta stories. I'm actually going to be touching upon that like a decent bit. So that would be like a long thing that I haven't done in a quite a long minute. I'm going to be touching upon how it affects Pikkon and Daima as a kid, which I showed an image of that. So, I am almost done with the Pikkon story. I'm literally in the middle of the Tournament of Power, so I'll be finishing that tonight. And then all I'll have to do is Thunder's third episode, the Derek story, and possibly 2 more. And then I'll be caught up for probably the next few weeks, which should land me right about a week or so away from the Omni games, and also very close to Elimination Chamber. So, yeah, I'm going to be pretty much all geared in to be just in time for the Omni games. And that means I can get caught up on games and stuff too. Meaning these games. So yeah, that's the overall plan. And as I said, I touched upon, like, stories and stuff. And I also showed off the fusion of Pikkon, except unlike Media, I showed what would happen if it was, like, the orange form of Piccolo and Pikkon fused. So orange Pikkon. And as I've said for the John Cena story, it's actually going to be a story. Like my first WWE story, besides the Roman Reigns and The Walking Dead. I give John Cena new gear, at least for the picture, not for the story. And I show off a lot of fan-made and like different things for what would happen. And at the end of the John Cena WWE story, in my explanation, as I always do at the end of stories and tales, I actually got a bit emotional because John Cena retiring and everything, it hits me deep still. Like, I would not be into WWE if it wasn't for John Cena and The Rock. So, it hits me hard to know that I'm never going to see John Cena in the ring again. Because there's no WWE superstar that will ever affect me as deep as John Cena did. And how emotional the tribute was for when he left. You would have to watch it to understand. Like, I wasn't like balls to the wall crying or anything, but I did get pretty freaking emotional. It's just... He's an inspiring man to kids and people around the world. Ain't no one done it better than him. Alright, Lyra Valkyria for the U.S. title. Alright, who's next? Thea Hale, alright. That's a good opponent. For the United States Championship at Backlash. It's going to be Lyra Valkyria against Thea Hale. So, King Devin, how have you been? And anybody else who's here? How have you guys been past week?
And here we go, the Women's United United States title up for grabs in this one. The women's division has never been deeper, and the competition level has never been higher. Every woman on today's roster wants this title, and I know plenty of legends are eyeing a comeback to add this one to their resume. Ringing the arm, looking now for a top wrist block. They're going to have to try to fight out.
Come here.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent. Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed. Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
Second highway.
The champ might have just ended things right there. Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
Third night win.
The champ just finished the
1,
job.
2, 3.
Valkyria retains the title. Here is your winner, and still the WWE United States Champion, Lyra Valkyria. She came in the champ. She's leaving the
You still there, King? Or is anyone there, really? Last woman standing, Lexa and Liv for the Intercontinental belt. Is anybody in the stream? Or am I alone?
This is going to be good, guys. The Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line.
Of course.
Sweet shot. Face first. Did the champ just close this out? She might want to turn her attention back to the match at hand. Rising back to her feet. She's still in this. Referee's count broken.
Sister
Sister Abigail. We might see a new champion crowned.
Twisted
The
Bliss.
continues. Smart strategy. She's not taking any risks, not allowing her opponent to get any more of a breather. On wobbly legs, but still
Really?
somehow in this fight. Alexa,
Yeah, let's see you get up from that.
deal on us having a new champ. Officials count at 7. We're close to the end. And she's broken the
Really?
working to get to her feet. And continue in this match. The champ taking a bit of damage. Yeah, Alexa with a from the top. Piercing elbow. Is this it? Is this going to be the final count? Time's practically standing still now.
Really?
And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Nice shot by Alexa Bliss.
Nice try there, Liveroni.
Yeah, Morgan is having trouble fighting back.
Really, you're gonna count like that?
Back to a standing position. That stops the count. This one's not over yet.
Yeah, ref, stay out of my
This is
way.
what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
Are you serious
A few
right now?
more seconds before this is over. Sports entertainment. Clearly, I'm not the only one who gets the two confused all the time. And everyone is under immense pressure. And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
Is anybody in the stream or am I all alone again?
And she's able to break the count. She is showing a tremendous amount of heart here. Just caught flush. Champ is starting to
Come
sell.
here!
Yes, this has absolutely no problem turning it on with the time. Just so make it stop. Now this is just overkill. This is just unnecessary. This is no way to treat any human being. This is going way too far. Just stop this already. You can see the rage in Alexa boiling. Yeah, Liv's defensive instincts need to kick in. And if this was really a hypnotizing place before, I think they can never just flip the switch. These women have not given each other any breathing room. They haven't shown any signs of backing down. This is beyond personal.
Another jump into the face
The
off.
champ is in control. Back into the ring she goes. It gets back on
Yeah, I'm gonna
stop
keep
the
getting
count.
up, man.
Still has life left. And this one might be headed ringside.
I still got my hockey stick, yo. She got prime ball. Like you're gonna do jack against me. I broke my hockey stick.
This is just an extreme insult to injury.
Now I'm gonna finish you off.
Insult to injury.
Twisted bliss.
Completely
I'm not done with you yet.
out the window. I don't know how your mother even from the top.
Twisted bliss again.
For Pete's sake, let the ref do their job.
No, I'm not gonna let the ref do her job. Twisted bliss. Now I'm gonna get back in the ring and let you wither away. 4, 5, 6, 7,
Things are
8,
looking dire right now.
9, 10.
The champ has fallen.
You suck.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Alexa Bliss.
Oh no.
My goodness.
Not you again.
Brutal loss for our now former champion. To go from challenger to champion. That has to feel good. Unless you're the
Get off. Give me the title. Come on, get up. Go ahead, get up. Now get up. Oh. Give me the title. Come on. Come on. Come on then. Come on then. Come on then. Come on then. Come on, man. Come on, man.
She turns that attack.
Oh, she knocked me down to the ground. Yeah, you and me. At Money in the Bank. How about them apples? Alright, I gotta look at something quick. No, I don't want you to freaking open! Shut your mouth! Come on! Alright, she's a okay, they get one more match, and then Charlotte continues her reign. Okay. Just had to check that. Alright. They are going to get a... I don't know. Okay. Let me think here. Extreme Rules. Am I still alone here? Anybody in the stream? Anybody? Possibly? Alright, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley. Extreme Rules. Alright, Backlash, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley. Extreme Rules Backlash for the WWE Women's Championship. Whoever loses can never challenge for the title again.
Women's Championship.
No, you don't.
This title can't be overstated. Every member of the women's division covets this title and wants their turn as champion. But there can only be one, and that's about to be decided. What would be your attack plan in an Extreme Rules match, Corey? In this situation, creativity. Drop kick. She's looking to go top rope here.
Over the top. Moonsault! One, two. And we had a kick out. I said you get up, and you get up right now. If I can tap out Nia Jax, I can keep the title from you. Oh, come on, mother frickety flip flap frickers on. Oh, who is this pleb? Asuka! Great, now I gotta deal with Asuka? Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog! Come here! Yeah! Come here! Oh. That's just freaking fantastic. What's she gonna do? Don't tell me she's going for a freaking prime bot. Of course she is. Because why wouldn't she? Now, come here. Come here! Oh, we both went for a kick. My kicks are better. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. Oh, come on! Rhea Ripley has lost the WWE Championship for good.
A successful title defense for our champion.
Alright. Charlotte and Nia. I almost forgot. They gotta have, like, a true match. Extreme Rules. Charlotte Flair. Nia Jax for the WWE Women's World Title. Final women's match for Backlash. And after Backlash for the men and women, it is Money in the Bank. Where someone could grab a briefcase and has a contract in it, and they can cash in on any champion of their choosing. And 9 out of 10 times, the guy or girl who cashes in on said champion of their choosing keeps the title. But there have been many failures. John Cena once failed to cash in too.
How the hell do you kick out of that? I have no words. Not even a 2 count? Nia Jax expected her hand to be raised by now, but she's going to have to try a little harder.
Come here.
They're delivering the chop. Natural selection by Charlotte. Champ close to ending it.
1, 2.
2 count. The championship.
Wow, you don't say.
The champ will have to dig deeper. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection. Considering the queen looking to finish.
Anybody here? Or is it still me? It's me. Time for figure 8.
Yes! Figure 8 locked in deep. Nowhere. I
Oh,
can't
come
believe
on.
that she is going to counter and does the figure 8. Great win.
Wow, I wonder why. It's not like she's a freaking giant or anything. Now get off!
Flair retaliating.
Nia Jax is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest brute and like strongest woman in the freaking WWE roster. But she has been beaten her fair share of times. Heck, her own apprentice Tiffany Stratton cashed in on her and took her title. And she held that thing for over a year.
Yeah, as Charlotte was clearly asserting her dominance.
Nia Jax was one queen of the ring and just a beast. And yet everybody pretty much hates her because, she, like Charlotte Flair, she's not that, like, it's not that she's not that nice, but it is kind of that. It's just her character is like, there's a lot to unfold with Nia Jax. Let's just say that her and Charlotte Flair aren't like the favorites on the WWE roster.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Come on! Release me! Well, I mean, at least she released me. Now, what was that?
Leg drop. Thunderous leg drop.
Wait, I can explain. I can explain.
We might see a new champion crown.
I mean, Nia was already a women's world champion, so I wouldn't.
She's wasting no time kicking things up.
Why would you get the chair if you were just gonna drop it to pin me?
Makes the cover. And the pin is broken by the champion. Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
You should have used the dang chair. You actually could have succeeded in pinning me. That's why AIs can be really freaking dumb sometimes.
Looking for more damage here.
Who is that? Naomi? She hasn't went after a title since, like, forever. 2 years in terms of my story.
You knew something was going to go down. Now that could change the course of this match.
Well, now she's gone. Alright, Nia. Get up. Now to tap you out. Just like Gunther, that's how I've been making Charlotte beat all of her 10 plus opponents. Tap them out. Oh, come on! Of course she has to do that. Release me! Oh no. Whew! That was close. Dude, why would you put the chair in the ring if you're not even going to use it?
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
You know what? If you won't use the chair and you're going for the bat, I'll use the freaking chair. Matter of fact, oh, that's how it's gonna be? Oh no, not on the, okay. It was kind of on the chair. I thought it was gonna be on the bat. But she is using the bat. Freaking using Lucille over here. Now get out. I'm not done with you yet. Now there's no way that you can dodge this. Time to tap you out. Again.
Submission locked in. She's holding on with everything she's got, but can't.
And I win.
Stands tall once again. Here is your winner, and still
Woo! Champion!
She's able to successfully defend her title tonight.
It's like the 12th or 13th person Charlotte has beaten with the Women's World Championship. Now, we go on to the men. For the United States Championship. CM Punk just dethroned Undertaker from the US title. Now, Punk looks to his new opponent for his United States title run. Undertaker already challenged a huge heck of a ton for the title, so he is not able to challenge again for it unless he wins Money in the Bank or something like that. Alright, so for Backlash, we go on to the men. I think I'm still alone in the stream. Unless you're here still, King Devon or something like that. I don't know if I'm alone. I think I've been alone for the past like 20-some minutes. Alright, who's Punk's first opponent? Jacob Fatu! Well, that's a freaking good first opponent. For the United States belt at Backlash, Punk versus Fatu!
There is a certain excitement that a United States Championship match has. It's hard to
God dang. Okay, that was way too quick. For story purposes, that is not how we're doing this. I was distracted, and that's not an excuse. I was, like, legit distracted. For story purposes, Jacob would not beat Punk like that. Okay, now I'm gonna properly, like... Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. See, if he super kicked me, that's fine. But I didn't properly go for the, kick out. That's not even me making an excuse. Especially for story purposes. If he beats Punk for the title, I can get that. But definitely not like this. Or like that, I meant to say. Avalanche DDT! Okay, you know what? I can take that. Alright, he wins the title? Okay. United States Champion, Wolf.
An exciting match that concludes with a title changing hands.
Alright. Now, for the Intercontinental Belt. Alright, who's going to be Braun Breaker's next opponent? Ilya Dragon? Okay. That's actually a good match. Okay. I can get that. He already challenged Roman Reigns. He challenged The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Now he's challenging for the Intercontinental Belt? Okay. I like Ilya Dragunov. I didn't know he was at first a few months ago, but I actually appreciate and like him a lot now.
So much history attached to the Intercontinental Championship. That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Usually you're the one who gets the first attack, Ilya Dragunov. But not this time! Oh, don't worry, folks. I'll do it one more time. Caught spear!
And now propped up in the corner. Right to jump. From Dragunov. Big move. And he's able to fight Dragunov off.
Oh, I missed.
The low could be felt throughout the arena.
Missed me!
The advantage.
Oh.
That was vicious. The champ taking care of business.
1, 2, 3. I'm definitely going to give these two a rematch.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion, He just cemented his title reign with it.
Is anybody in the stream? Possibly. Alright, so Pat McAfee and Great Khali are banned from being able to challenge for the title, the World Heavyweight Championship. So Gunther is going to go on to fight other people for the championship. Penta. That's a good one. Gunther and Penta at Backlash for the World Heavyweight Championship. Nobody else is here, then I might just cancel the stream. Give it at least until 2 hours.
Did the champ just finish the job? Got the shoulder. That's how much winning this title means. To give everything you've got. Gunther now from behind. Kojak clutches in. This is the moment when you're desperate to find a counter. Fighting to get out of it, yes. He makes an escape.
Really, you're gonna pin me after that? Pathetic.
Not quite enough to put him away. Getting him right into the corner. Oh, foot, meet face. The drop kick.
See, that's a good pin. But still not enough to beat me.
It's a very clear message. Powerbomb position, up we go. To the knee.
Why aren't you pinning me?
He attracts pumping. That's could that be enough to gain the title? 2. Oh, and he just kicked out.
That was close. He almost just took the title.
By the skin of their teeth. Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail. Gunther catches him by surprise.
Get out. I said get out.
Oh, he flips that around. Chain reverses here. The champ might have just ended things right there. No backing down here. They really want it. Gunther from behind. They get shook. All the leverage and pressure staying.
Gunther wins.
You just can't get the title off. Gunther. Here is your winner. And still the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. He has to be satisfied with himself, defending the championship like he did. This was a
Alright, now who's Roman Reigns' next opponent? Is anybody here? Can Devin leave? Probably around 40 minutes or something. Well, doesn't this bring back frickin' memories?
When brands emerge in WWE, you get a title match like this. Perfect execution from the chick. Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move. Superman punch. Perfect execution by the champion.
Women's ready for Finn this time. 1, 2, 3. Do the women's and men's Money in the Bank. No one else shows up by then. I think I'm just going to end the stream. Stephanie Barker, Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, because she's won Money in the Bank before, Jade Cargill, Chelsea Green. Money in the Bank, Stephanie Barker, Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Chelsea Green. Bianca Belair has won previously, and we will see who wins this one. Tiffany Stratton actually won in real life, so see how interesting that plays out.
And the Money in the Bank briefcase hangs high above the ring. There's a roll through. Super kick. Stratton is just about to finish this. If you're competing in a ladder match, what kind of state of mind do you need to be in to succeed? You need zero fear. Ladder matches are not the place.
Hold up. That was Kiss.
Tiffany's on Dream Street. Jackson. Look to the gun. The jumping complete shot. And scissors.
Best move in all of WWE. Devil's Kiss.
Well, that's not straight.
Booker T will tell you. Stephanie's going for the contract. Liv Morgan stops her.
Chelsea, get enough of it. Oh, and it's reversed. But another announced that finger about to turn disastrous. She turns away. The EST looking to secure something second. Alien scramble.
Missed me.
Will Tiffany put her away here?
We're going away.
Fighting back with everything she has. Nia Jax, but
Give it away.
jumping complete shot. Maybe coming back for Jill. Each one wants to prove that they are the toughest women to beat. Chelsea Green with the unpretty her. Chelsea Green got all of that. And scissors.
Best move in WWE. Devil's Kiss.
Look at him go. This could put a stop to Nia. She's trying one more time. If we stop. Rhea Ripley setting up for a corner. Here it comes. For a time. No doubt Ripley just ended this. Rhea Ripley could kill with a smile and wound with her eyes. And it was a hell of a combination we just witnessed.
Only one of these women has won in this ring Money in the Bank before.
She's happy, but it doesn't matter at all.
Hey! I was climbing there!
Now looking at Liv Morgan. Making the climb up the ladder. Not looking good for the
Really, Nia? You have to be that girl?
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Dang.
This is a tough situation. It's difficult to climb a ladder when you're this beat up. The entire into the gut by Riptide. Ripley with an emphatic statement.
Ow! There will be NTCH.
She's working her way up the ladder. She's going for it. She certainly is.
Stop her! Thank you, Jade. Not for me, but, you know, I mean, also for me. Really? Now we're all back in the ring.
She's leaning the ladder in the corner.
Now we're not.
Never seen anything good come out of this.
Hey, when I grabbed the ladder, you let me.
To the arena floor. Picture perfect takedown. The target, but now the jumping complete shot. Can Liv put things away?
Now give me this. Ah! Oh, yeah, that's mature.
What kind of thoughts?
Liv Morgan's going for the title. Or the contract, I'm sorry. Not the title.
The prize is
Pretend I didn't say that.
This is where steady nerves are a necessity.
Give me the ladder. Must you always interrupt me? Now give me that. At least I hit her before she interrupted me. Tiffany? Let go! Really?
Taking a step back and measuring her opponent. Oh, man. About a hair. Boom. Looking for the submission. Wow. She makes her own submission hold. We don't see that often. And she can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her. Well, there she goes. Now's the time. Scanning the ladder one by one.
And Morgan's again going for the contract, and she stopped. Now give me that ladder! Now get off me! Right on the ladder! Hey, you didn't get me. Former tag team champs again against each other. Come on. Come on.
Thinking now, reaching, so close to victory. It's just a matter of time. No room for error on top of the ladder. Tugging and grabbing and doing everything to get it down. Jumping complete shot. Check out this power, ladies and gentlemen. This match is just evolving right before our very eyes. I really hope it doesn't get more hazardous than this.
Wow. You act like it won't!
Jeez, that's gonna hurt. Going up the ladder now. She's reaching for it. All hands to be open right now. Needs to focus.
Let me go!
She's stretching for it. Rasping. A victory. Straining to get this thing down. You gotta do everything you can at this point. Can she end this here? Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it. That certainly seems to be having trouble up there. Second toilet stairs. That'll stop anybody. She's going up to the top of the ladder. Knee right to her face. Reaching for the prize. Any opening could be the opening. A powerhouse Mario standing over a fallen opponent.
Oh, that's the closest I got, or I think anyone got to getting the contract.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes. With the riptide. No doubt Ripley just ended this. Using the elbow to escape the
Is anybody here? Anybody stream-wise? I've only gotten one person since the stream started, King Devin. I don't know if he's still here or if anybody's here, but ever since 40 minutes of the stream, I think I've been alone. So if by 2 hours we don't get anybody else, I think I'm just gonna delete the stream. It's usually how it's ended up. It's been a long minute since I had to do that, but I have to.
There goes Ripley, sent to the outside hard. Side rushing leg sweep, takedown. Look on the power for the ball. And the corner taking on some damage. Touch to inside. Belair hooking both arms of her opponent, making it look
Right on the water!
But back to Ripley. Oh, she retaliates. Taking flight. They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky. Rung after rung. Off the ladder here. Oh, devastating impact to the back. The prize is in sight. But is it? She wants that. Here we go. I think Ripley can end this. This spells trouble for Chelsea. She's tossed right out of the way.
Samoan drop by Tiffany.
Belair lands hard ringside. Holy moly, amazing display of athleticism. And Rhea finds a counter. Electric chair. This is scary.
Hey, Ripley! Bianca, why did you have to interfere?
Ripley with an emphatic statement. Ooh, merciless looking blood. Liv Morgan picking up speed. Oh, strong impact. Carrying in a jubilizing position here. Oh, barbed wire straight to the dome. The foresight to get out of that one. Nice drop kick, so precise. Fast movement gets her out of the way. Chelsea Green. Into the situation with Rip on the top. One-two punch of high risk, high reward.
Right on the back! Jesus. Forgot how freaking brutal these matches are. Oh, no, you motherfucking dog! Might not even get to the men's Money in the Bank if we don't get anybody else. Oh, Chelsea Green's going for the contract. You better keep moving.
Climbing up those ropes now. Is this the right time? The top.
That's how you stop someone from cashing. Ow! I swear, how is there not actual, like, more blood? Blood's enabled, but how is there not more of it? We are literally beating the absolute mother flippity flip-flops out of each other. I could say more words, but I value my life.
flattened with a downward spiral.
Wait, what's my other moves?
Brilliant.
Heh.
Did you hear that crank of the hammer? For the standing shooting star.
Ain't the thing. How about them apples?
Sent flying out of the ring here. There's a roll through.
Finally, I can see blood. Like, considering what we've done to each other, like, if I didn't see blood at this point, I'd be very visibly concerned.
Chelsea Green with the arm. Did Chelsea get enough of it?
You better get up that ladder. What?
Now that's what you call impact.
She must have grabbed it the minute that we got her down. Wait. Huh?
The ultimate reward is worth all the risks. It really was an incredible battle for that career-altering briefcase. Every match is special.
I'm sorry, huh?
Raise the bar even higher.
Oh, I guess whenever we knocked over the ladder, she must have grabbed it while hanging on to it. Bro. I guess Liv Morgan is highlight reel? I gotta see this in action. Yeah, she freaking grabbed it from mid-air. Well, that'd be the first time I've been able to either me do it or someone else do it. So Liv Morgan is Miss Money in the Bank. So that's a thing. That's great. Alright, so who should I make her go for? I'm gonna make her go for the Women's World Championship. She failed keeping the US title and the Intercontinental title. So, I don't know. I'm going to say the World Championship. Now, if we don't get more people by the end of the men's Money in the Bank, because I haven't seen King Devin since like before 40 minutes of the stream, and nobody else has joined. So if we don't get anybody after this match, I think I'm just going to cancel the stream. Now, it's been a long time since I've done that, but like, I don't want to be in here all by myself. Alright, let's see who the frick I'm going to be putting in this match. Drew McIntyre? Okay. Alright. John Cena. Jey Uso. Brock Lesnar. Shinsuke Nakamura. Man, I've barely played with him or against him, so you know what? He deserves a chance. Pat McAfee. Uncle Howdy. Sami Zayn. Okay. Because he was really close to frickin' King of the Ring. So I might as well give him something. But I was not ready. It's a decent sized roster. Oh, you're back! I don't know if you got what I said earlier, since I haven't seen you for the past hour.
Yes, it's near. Meanwhile, we see out the ball. And McAfee gets back up. Sister Abigail. That can be curtains for Brock.
It's okay. I basically was just talking about the updates in my stories and how I was very emotional at the end of the John Cena WWE story. About the PyCon story and updates about that. From the custom image and like my post that I made, how the arena is submerged in water, how Olibu is going to be just as featured, and how the water and everything submerged for the Tournament of Power ring is going to be it's a dead giveaway whenever I put in Olibu and PyCon into the story more, especially for this story, why the tournament ring is covered in water. And how tonight I'll be able to finish the PyCon story because I'm in the middle of the Tournament of Power. And then I'll just have Thunder's third episode and Derek's story. If I absolutely have to, I will work on 2 more stories. But after I do that, if I have to do that, I'll be covered for the next 2 weeks ahead of projects, besides pre-making the videos that I always do. And slowly but surely here, since we're on to February, that means the Omni Games is getting very, very close. Same with Scream 7. I haven't been this ahead on my work in a long minute, so I'm very thankful for that. And the PyCon story and the John Cena staying in WWE full-time is going to be like some of my favorite works. So that's how much effort and like how much I really enjoy touching upon these ideas. After the list that I showed off, what if the Whisperers found Rick and what if Shiva survived? The next 2 lists, the main 2 ones, the main one for the list after will be what if The Walking Dead was a dream, like Rick shoots the bridge and he wakes up. Like, that has been a very heavily talked about thing. And then the list after, the main 2 ideas from the list after will be Deadly Reckoning, The Walking Shadows of Salazar and Wick, remade, but mostly the same. Because I remember almost all of what I did, and What If Cybermen Turned Good, and I'm going to basically take out everything super fan made that I did with that project and fully complete it. So, yeah. So you're gonna, within the next, after the Omni games, and I can tell you that it's probably gonna be around like April or May, you'll finally get to see again the John and Daniel story. And it's mostly gonna be all the same. Because, like I said, I remember almost all, if not completely all, of what I did for that story, except obviously the tone, little bits and pieces about the pictures, and like bits here and there are going to be different. And the Cybermen story is going to be completely different because I went way too much into fandom with that story. So I actually want to do something good for it and make it worth, like, yeah. The only reason that the Daniel and John Wick story ended is because I was dumb and spilled something on my freaking laptop. Trust me, if I could have avoided, if I was more careful, you guys would have seen the, like, full story. But don't worry, because I'm mostly going to be doing it all the same. But if bits and pieces are different, it's because I absolutely could not remember. But mostly everything is going to be completely the same. Because like I said, I mostly remember everything I did. I'm surprised, because it's been over a year. It was one of my best works. So I just did women's Money in the Bank, and Liv Morgan won by hanging on to the Money in the Bank briefcase and then falling down off the, like, off in the air with it. So Liv Morgan won Money in the Bank. Now we got Brock Lesnar, Shinsuke Nakamura, Jey Uso, Pat McAfee, John Cena, Uncle Howdy. I'm playing as Drew McIntyre, and we got Sami Zayn. So we're gonna see who wins men's Money in the Bank. And like I said, tonight's the Royal Rumble. So that means I'm going to get a great amount of what-ifs for the Royal Rumble. Don't you dare, Jey Uso. Really? Suplex City by Brock Lesnar. F5 to John Cena. There's one thing Brock Lesnar has always loved doing. It's not only beating people up, but beating up John Cena in their last match together. Like a million F5s. It's like F5 City. But John Cena is the founding father of Suplex City.
Placing the ladder in the corner. He's clearly got something planned here. Yeah, it all involves pain. Listen to this place. It's electric. Waistlock from behind. Oh, he comes it off. Caught with the boot.
Ring to the freaking side of the ring. So I guess I won't have to cancel the stream today after all. Even if it's just me and you again, King. I'm okay with that. Just as long as I get to talk to somebody. I never like to be in a stream alone. Especially if it's about projects and like important channel things. I can make posts and videos, yeah. And like updates. But I always like to talk to someone. It's what makes this channel so important. There is no Omniverse or Next Topics without you guys. John C. Oh, he didn't even bother grabbing the contract.
It's all Shinsuke now.
Yeah, that too. Slammed right in the frickin' ladder.
Nice job. And saying what the works for Laura after being on the receiving end of the offense. It looks like doing an absolutely punishing Money in the Bank match.
Pile driver!
Incoming. He might just be stalling for time here. Ascending the ladder now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man. Hands up, but can't quite well. Hands must be shaking up there. Making it difficult.
Really?
Shot. Won't knock him off. Come back from that.
Slam my face right into the ladder. God dang.
Trying to string together. And McAfee in position. There it is. Touchback. Pat's got this sealed up. There it is. And Lesnar is out. Lefty man.
Go to sleep!
That might be all Drew needs. Starting to climb the ladder. What could he be thinking? He's a
Really? Drew and John again?
forget Saxton.
No, not an attitude adjustment off the ladder. Of course he does it! Legacies, again, from where I left off, and I didn't realize how hard it is to watch it. Yeah! That's why I'm just watching Vampire Diaries by itself. It's just not worth it to watch the other two things. Do you mind? Do you mind? Jesus. 2 times suplexed onto the ladder. There should be way more blood than there is. Like, even Liv Morgan, she didn't have blood on her at all. If it was realistic, like... Come on now. It's funny, Sammy's fighting Drew, and they're actually fighting tonight in the Rumble. Sammy has never beaten Drew, and Drew's beat him 11 times. That's just sad.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
Can't I get up? Brock Lesnar, can you buzz off? Oh, no, you don't, Pat. Give me that contract. Can somebody stop him? Stop him! Do I have to do everything myself? Ah! There you go. Hey, yo, Uncle Howdy's going for the contract. Thank you, Brock Lesnar. At least someone's smart. Seriously, must I do everything myself? John and Jey Uso are battling on the ladder. Super kick. Somebody stop Brock Lesnar. Brock and Pat are fighting on top. Ow! World's Strongest Slam straight off the frickin' ring. Is that a choke slam?
Just like that. Sit out of the ring. Oh, here we go. Heading up to the top turnbuckle. McAfee.
But guess what, Shinsuke? Oh, is that what's gonna happen? Jay's on the ladder. Sammy, how dare you?
This battle
Oh, Shinsuke did miss.
Over the top of this.
Glasgow kicks.
John Cena looking to end this.
Shinsuke, you better release me. Jesus.
Feeling confident, feeling like he has this in the bag. And now throw back into the ring. Nasty food by Zayn. Is Zayn finding this out?
Jesus. Oh, we got some blood.
For the shot to the gut. Blood drag reversal. Talk about devastation.
Can I stay in the ring for more than 2 seconds? This isn't a freaking Royal Rumble! Nice. Try!
My goodness, is this even legal? I don't think so. Don't climb the ladder. What could he be thinking? He's about to.
John, let me go.
You won't forget, Saxton.
Really?
That's another workplace attack to his head and neck area. Climbing the ladder now. But to where? Yeah, it's near. But his torso continues to be the target here. It's going to be hard to make any sort of.
Let me go!
This is a chance. Could be the only one. Seems to be struggling a bit up there. Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult. Right to the spine with a knee. Vicious. Oh my God, look at this. They're setting him up. Double.
Jesus, now we're actually getting a decent bit of blood here.
Lesnar just ragdolled to the outside. Oh, this is so bizarre and weird and freaky.
And annoying.
And look at this. Come on. Nowhere to go on the brother. Oh my God. They broke out of it. Right the jaw. What a shot.
Jay, let me go! Nay!
It's all Shinsuke now. And Sammy is
Hey.
He's going for it. But does he have another range? Maybe this is a good position to go for it. It certainly seems to be having trouble up there. And he's found an opportunity to climb the
Come on!
Trying to reach it.
Really? Make up y'all's mind if someone's gonna get the contract or not, man.
Just ejected from the ring.
Liv Morgan got it by accident. Go to sleep!
Looking to slay the beat. He's about to do it again. McIntyre might have him. Cena wasn't ready. Could be over. Sent to the corner.
Yeah, this is a decent bit of blood.
And he gets discarded.
I'd be surprised if one of us 8 is not covered in blood right now.
What's he thinking? Did you see
Shinsuke, who's going for the contract. John Cena, Jey Uso, and I think me, Drew McIntyre, are the only ones that got close to getting that contract. But John's going for it. Brock, you are the main one that has stopped me. I was so close. Oh, Shinsuke's going for it. I win! Drew McIntyre is the winner of Money in the Bank.
Here's your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Jesus. That took way longer than it should have. That's a lot of blood. Alright, so the winners of Money in the Bank. Yes, victory. Alright, so should Drew go for the US title again? Oh, yes. CM Punk and Jacob Fatu. Definitely, he should go back for the US title. So we got Liv Morgan, the women's Money in the Bank winner. She previously had gone for the tag titles, the US title, and Intercontinental. Now she's going to try to cash in on the women's world champion, Charlotte Flair. And Drew McIntyre previously had the US title and then lost it to The Undertaker after fighting for it against the Wyatts and Bronson Reed. So now he'll be trying to cash in as CM Punk and Jacob Fatu start a feud, because Punk dethroned Undertaker. Now that the ladder matches for Money in the Bank are done, we will do the title matches for Money in the Bank. I used to do way more Royal Rumbles, Chamber matches, and WrestleMania on 16 because there's far less in that game. But when you get 2K25, the roster's bigger, the events are bigger, the freaking titles, there's more of them, there's far more than freaking 2K16. Which means that by the time I get to the Rumble, Chamber, and WrestleMania, it's just like I'm already playing it by myself. Because I play it a lot whenever I'm not streaming. Plus it's a week between each stream. Alright. Natalya and Valhalla will fight against the women's tag team champions, Maxine Dupree and Tatum Paxley, at Money in the Bank. For Thunder's third episode, I can say that it's going to be continuing what Evil Rick went through and the conclusion of that. So it's going to be the fight and the conclusion in the same episode. Michael and Thunder against Gabriel and Legion, and the results of after that, and Leon's first mission, and it resulting in something with Pennywise. But I can't tell you why he's dressed the way he is, why he's the new recruit, or why he's going after Pennywise. All I can tell you is that's what's going on.
And they seem confident going into this match. Of course they're confident, Saxton. You don't become a champion in WWE without being confident. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Oh, there it is, the abdominal stretch. Grabbing the ankle for extra torque. Ooh. She's fighting desperately. Tosses her way out of the hole. She's Natalia doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied. Moving the spine in ways it wasn't meant to. The core of your body is never meant to twist in this direction.
What the frick? Well, Maxine and Tatum had a decent run, so I mean, I guess I'll take that. I'll make a rematch for them anyway. Steel cage. New tag team champions. Now, Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles. No, I do not want to do that. The Wyatts went and won the tag titles before. Let's see if they can do it again. Even though I'm making him feud against Roman Reigns. Cody and AJ lose the titles again, because I've lost them once before. Actually, twice. I lost them twice before. They lose them again. They cannot challenge for them again.
Tag team fame on the line as the World Tag Team titles are up for grabs in this battle to decide the better team. Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Really? You're gonna pin me like that? How about you?
The challenger kicks out after one. Too soon for it.
There's gonna be a pop-up Styles clash. No, you don't.
The best thing about a no disqualification match is how it can bring out a superstar's creativity. Sometimes
almost got you with the phenomenal forearm again.
like this.
I mean, you didn't have to help me, Cody, but hey, thanks for being a partner.
Styles wobbling, looks vulnerable.
Hey, bro, he's still gonna attack me. Whatever. This time I'm not gonna miss. One, two. Howdy, you didn't even have to help him. He kicked out.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark, or is it the challenger's and you have to think that doubt
Is he bleeding? Bro, I did not even hit him that hard. Neither did Cody. And he's bleeding? Styles clash. 1, 2. Are you motherfucking kidding me right now? Bray Wyatt, you are one fragile mother effer. Rest in peace, by the way. God bless Bray Wyatt. I don't know what you guys are saying.
No mercy being shown to Wyatt here, but Wyatt can't allow this burst to hinder him.
Calf crusher.
This is absolutely agonizing. Will Styles' opponent hang on? His opponent's got nowhere to go. It's just a matter of time here. Are you kidding me? An elbow. What a counter.
If AJ Styles loses to Gunther tonight, he's retired. This is his last year in WWE. But if he wins, he'll start his phenomenal farewell tour. Just like John Cena had his farewell tour last year. Alright, tag in. Oh. Bray just did a hot tag. So it's Cody and Uncle Howdy now. 1 crossroads. 2 crossroads. 3 crossroads. 1, 2, 3.
And the tag titles stay put. Here are your winners.
All right. Money in the Bank. Now we're doing the U.S. title. Kyria. Next female? No, she already fought her for the U.S. title. No, I don't want a male. Thank you. Drive through. Nah. Asuka interfered in Lyra's match. No. They already had a long rivalry. And she already beat her for the U.S. title. You know what? Roxanne Perez. I think the two already fought before for the U.S. title, but even if they didn't, why not? Why the frick not? Let's go ahead and do it. Even if they did, let's run it back. Get Money in the Bank.
This one is underway, and it's for the Women's United States Championship.
Oh, frick.
Time to see. The Men's United States title has a long history of over 50 years. Now let's see if the women can add the same prestige to this one. I have no doubt they will, Corey. Shut that out of the way. Valkyria powering up her opponent. Connects. And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight. Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent. Connects. The champ delivering when it counts.
Really?
Top lock, opponent down to one knee. But this opponent still fighting back.
You missed me! Hey. Oh no. Pop rocks!
It just got as bad as it could for the champ. No, she kicks out.
Roxanne just lost her Intercontinental belt to Alexa Bliss recently. So, yeah. Oh, great. Now she's got a freaking hockey stick. You want to play with hockey sticks? I'll freaking break your back! Oh no, who is this? Meta 4. The frick? Huh? Who the frick is Meta 4? I do not remember seeing her on the roster at all. But nice try playing the distraction. Third night wait. 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna do a feud with Meta 4 because I don't even know who she is. Alright, who's next? The Intercontinental belt. Let me think. I believe they interfered. Okay, let me think. Asuka interfered in that match. Okay. So, Naomi and Alexa Bliss. Because even though Naomi helped Alexa, she hasn't fought for a championship since a few tag title opportunities. And when I started this game, I had her beat Tiffany just one time, but she didn't even get to hold the title for more than one defense. So, Alexa and Naomi for the Intercontinental belt at Money in the Bank.
Women's Intercontinental title up for grabs in this one. Nearly 50 years of
missed me.
For the men's
Sister! Again. 1, 2.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away. And who knows if there'll be another shot? Yet you can let missile drop kick on point. In a no disqualification match, you never want to be the superstar.
Twisted Bliss.
That's gotta be it. Consider the championship retained.
2. And of course she kicked out.
And look at the disbelief on the face of the champion.
Get
They both know what's at stake. Neither competitor is gonna
Get
lose.
up!
Give it that. One kick. Laser precision with this superstar's feet. Things are changing. Talk about digging deep to give yourself an opportunity to win. Naomi, feel the glove. Here it is, cinched in. It's Bliss gonna... A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. Kick to the goodbye.
Nice try. 1, 2. Are you kidding me right now? She's doing better than she did against Naomi. Or, Tiffany, I meant. She is Naomi. Duh. No, come on. Come on, then.
Naomi
Come on, then.
looks motivated right now.
Come on, then.
She's headed out of the ring.
Oh, that's how it is. I'm aware of what to do.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way. Naomi, look at the afterglow combination.
Yeah, that's mature.
Oh my goodness. This is a
Yeah, that's not
lucky
creepy at all.
be on the receiving end. Big clothesline. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. Ooh.
It's not about need, it's about want.
Let's hope the visit to our desk is only temporary. Into a monkey flip.
A monkey flip?
Bliss is seriously out of it. She might be done here.
Nope. Wrong-o.
These athletes are a mismatch in any capacity. But here we are.
Come on. Come on, then. Come on, then. Oh, you mother effer.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
Oh.
Naomi once again delivering with authority. Just goes to show you put in the work, you reap
Oh, of course she's going to go for the bottle of prime.
Alexa can't yield any attack coming her way. Naomi can't be stopped right now. And this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in. Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good. Nothing
Wow, really?
in mind, I'm sure.
Get off of me!
Burning danger with an oh, meet me in the basement. I got a foot to the face for you.
What? What? Huh? What is that supposed to mean?
The stairs right to the head. From ring post to ring side, risking it all paid off. This has been an epic encounter. These fans are sending the decibel level off the scale. Taking head over heels. Driven right into the post.
Yeah, I bet that freaking hurts.
She slides her back to the mat. Climbing up to the top. Looking to go high.
Time to finish you.
And cover now.
One,
For the match.
2, 3.
And the champ retains. Here is your winner. And here, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Alexa Bliss. She successfully defended her title here tonight.
Alright. Now we got a triple threat match. It's going to be Extreme Rules triple threat match at Money in the Bank. Io Sky. Rhea Ripley. And Asuka. The WWE Women's Championship. Well, this is going to be fun.
The most coveted title for women in our business, the WWE Women's Championship being contested here tonight. But it's more than just a title. There's a lot of pride and honor in that champion.
Riptide!
With the Riptide. The challenger comes up big.
No, you don't!
Catching a drop kick.
Asuka and Io Sky are actually family and part of the same faction they used to be in, the Kabuki Warriors. Now it's just Asuka and Kairi Sane. So it's ironic that they're now in the same ring fighting for the WWE Women's Championship. And it's also ironic because Rhea and Io are now a couple of best friends and they're tag team champions because of Asuka and Kairi Sane. So it's like, wow. Irony. No, you don't! One, two!
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
The top moonsault! Really? You missed me! I'm trying to pin her! Bro, Rhea, leave me alone! You just knocked me into the ref! I'm your opponent, not the freaking ref! I mean, I get it, the refs suck, and they're imbeciles, and they're actual idiots that deserve to be destroyed, but, like, dang. Right under the chair! We both missed our kicks. Asuka, you just ran into the ref! God. Now I almost feel sorry for attacking the ref all those times in every game I've played. Just kidding! I don't feel bad for the ref at all. The refs have screwed me multiple times. As well as they've screwed multiple real people. Wait, I can explain. You don't have to do this. Ha! I kicked before Asuka even interfered. Trying to attack Asuka. No, 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 no. Gotcha! You like submission so much? Let's see you get out of mine!
This is agonizing. She breaks the hold.
Rhea, you suck! She sprayed a mist! Again with the freaking ref? Let's do this again! Rhea! Freaking A! Give me the chair! You're supposed to be sprayed with the Misty Mist! The Misty Mist! Rhea, screw off! Wait, no, 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 please. I didn't mean it. We can talk about this! Ha! I still kicked!
A display of near superhuman resilience. After seeing that,
What do you guys say to that?
to keep this competitor down. Rhea Ripley's best shot couldn't end this even.
Oh, frick. He's torturing her with that chair.
What more can any of these women do?
There's one thing Asuka loves to do, it's tap out. You're mine! The frick? I did not mean to pause. Now give me that tip. Oh. Get off me! Oh. I said, get off me! What the? Looked like she was going for a skull-crushing finale. Oh, come on! I hate getting third-partied. I hate getting third-partied. Seriously. Screw it! I'll go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Really? Asuka could have easily gotten in there. I'll make Asuka and Io feud, but Rhea has already gone over 3 times challenging for the Women's Championship. She had way more of a run with the World title than the WWE Women's title. So, bye Rhea! Bye! Okay, Charlotte will get her next opponent. Because she beat Nia. So now, this is the last match that I'm going to do today. And then we're going to close off the stream. Also got a Rumble to be anticipated for. Alright. So, Charlotte Flair, the champion, the Women's World Champion, will fight. It's okay. It's alright. Kiana James. I feel like she already fought Charlotte. I believe so. Either that or she fought someone else. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Julia. I feel like she fought Charlotte. Okay. So, Julia fighting? Okay. Charlotte versus Julia for the Women's World title. Alright. Let's do this thing! Charlotte, with the Women's World title, has beaten like 12, 13 people. So she's had more of a run than Rhea, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Nia Jax, Stephanie Vaquer, and Io Sky all combined. Those are all the people I've given the Women's World title to in this game. Are people chanting Julia? That is the first time so far in this game that I've heard people actively chant a wrestler's name. I believe so, at least.
The champ targeting that arm. If the challenger can defend or strike, they're going to be in a hazardous situation.
Get up. Oh, frick.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power. What just... I can't. Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb. That was a great opportunity to put this one away, but it slipped right through her fingers.
You're gonna have to try better than that.
Feeling a little bit of
You could have pinned me instantly.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from
No,
over.
you don't.
What that kick out was. The champ might be running on. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping. Control selection. Champ close to end.
Now I'm going to do what I've done with every woman who's tried to fight Charlotte Flair for the Women's World title, and what Gunther does to all his opponents in real life, as well as many others. I'm going to make you tap out.
The look on her face says it all. The game plan has gone awry.
Okay.
Desperately to find a way out of the figure eight. Successfully so. Yeah, but the damage has been done. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
All right. You don't want to go out that way? How did you get up from that? That soon?
He's got her here. Suplex.
No, you don't.
Oh my! The challenger is getting torn into. Just a case of Charlotte displaying her natural abilities. Shifting their motion into a takedown. Catches the kick. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. Put into place.
You don't.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Flair just ragged on to the outside. From the top. Oh,
You missed.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith and no one was there. Down low with the
What?
kick.
I definitely got you first.
Setting them up for
Frick!
Fisherman Buster. And quickly now, shoulders down. Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Quickly turn that around.
Get up. Get up. Spear! She blocked my spear!
The unrelenting offense from these superstars, the will to keep going, that's what this is all about. Oh, she gets no reward on that one. Devastating elbow. Well, that'll leave a mark.
Told ya. I'm tapping you out.
Figure four locked in. She's got a bridge, Corey. Figure eight on the way. Figure eight locked in deep. No whip.
Winner.
Wins the title again. Here is your winner. And still a WWE Women's World Champion, Charlotte Flair. Here she is standing tall after defending her title in this one.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Those of you who did join, thank you for joining. Like I said, tonight's the Royal Rumble, so I'm going to have a bunch of what-ifs. I will be able to complete the PyCon story tonight. As for other things, that's going to be decided next week. Remember, catch up with everything, be it Thunder story, Omniverse story, and just every video, post, and update while you can, especially before the Omni Games, because we have less than a month before it becomes a thing. Along with Scream 7 and multiple other things, because, like I said, last year was setting up this year, the hugest year yet for the Omniverse. And if you guys have any suggestions, be it old, new, or present, let me know anywhere on the Omniverse, and just in general, comments and everything like that. With all that said, I should be caught up and way beyond everything for the next 2 weeks by next week. So that means that I'll have way more time on my hands and I'll be all set up for the Omni games. And overall, I think that's it. And like I said, remember to catch up on everything, because now is more important of a time than ever to do so. And with all that said, I will see you guys later, and thank you for joining the stream.